Cosplay at GameOn. Day 2 here on the Cosplay stage, supported by Technorama. Thank you very much, Technorama! Today we have the Cosplay Parade for you. This is a casual, well not casual, but the non-early sign-up, sort of come and perform type of cosplay event that we have for you. We have the people who have been signing up yesterday afternoon and this morning. They just came here and they decided they wanted to participate. And they will be coming up here one by one. They don't have any special music. The music is just our own background music. And they will do the performance for you. The performance is entirely up to them. Length of it is up to them, choreography is up to them, and you can vote on who the winners are. We are going to have special prizes from Blizzard. Make noise for Blizzard! And those are prizes for Blizzard characters. And we also have special prizes for characters from The Witcher. Who loves The Witcher? And then we are also going to have top 3 cosplayers, top 3 Cosplay Parade participants who are going to get special prizes. And loot bags and swag bags and stuff from Hero Lab, who are giving us lots of swag to give away. And those will be determined by your votes. There are no special judges here. The judges are you guys. Now make sure that after the show is done, from 2 o'clock to 2:45, go to the info center just outside the door here and grab your voting sheet. From 2 o'clock to 2:45 you can vote, and then that will determine the top 3 positions. I will be reading out the numbers. The numbers are M and a number. It's a sequential number from 1 to about 36. We're going to have about 36 performances for you. Remember the number of your favorite. You can only vote for 1 at a time. So from 2 to 2:45 you can go out there and write your number there on the voting sheet, and write your name, and leave the voting sheet there, and that will determine the top 3 winners. And be sure to come back here at 3 o'clock to find out who won this competition. Now, are you ready? For the hundreds in attendance in this hall, and the thousands and tens of thousands all over GameOn, let's get ready to cosplay! And please welcome our first contestant, number M01, from Naruto, Paulina as Hinata. That was M01, Paulina from Naruto. She's giving a good competition for our stage ninjas, being a ninja herself. We have M02 next up. They couldn't make it yesterday for the big competition, but they're here today from League of Legends. Yuminato and Reynes, Star Guardian, Lulu and Poppy. Disappointment. That was M02, Yuminato and Ryan. And from Knockoff Sailor Moons, we go to Original Lolitas. M03, Foxes in the Fog, Original Lolitas.
I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. Love is deep. I'm so in love with you.
That was M03, Foxes in the Fog from Latvia, but they they were wearing blue, black, and white Estonian colors. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Next up, M04 from Dragon Ball Z, Hachiro Ashitaka as Master Roshi. Wow, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have sure changed since my day. That was M04, Hachiro Ashitaka from Dragon Ball Z. Next up, he still hasn't exploded since yesterday. Please welcome M05, Seitan Shi as Rookie from Ghostbusters. God damn it, Rookie, you gotta take care of your equipment better than that. That was M05. Next up, M06. Please click your heels and wish really hard for Maddie Blonde as Wicked Witch of the West from Once Upon a Time. Next up, we have a cosplayer who really doesn't care what you think of her or any of the petty silliness that you find important. Please welcome M07, Greedy Wolf as Daria. I know this is GameOn, that was M07. I know this is GameOn, and I know that most of you were not alive in the 90s, but that's about the appropriate enthusiasm level for the 90s. Next up, M08, Mario and Luigi. Looks like Mario and Luigi have decided that their princess is in a castle and can stay there. Next up, M09. You've been taking photos with him at the Comic-Con booth at the for both days of GameOn. Please welcome and give a big na 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 for Vampire Kitty as Batman. Holy host punch, Batman. Next up, M10, proving the point I made yesterday. White Flame cosplay as Hatsune Miku. Next up, M11 bringing all the pixels. From RuneScape, it's Crossman's Gnome Child. That was M11 Crossman. Next we have M12, the character that proved that a bald head and a beard can make anyone sexy. Gomez has Walter White from Breaking Bad. That is not meth, that is the explosive. Two people still remember that show. Next up, please welcome M13, Hanako's Audrey Belrose from Honey Pop. M13. Next up, M14, still the reason the rum is gone. Please welcome Moonscream as Edward Kenley from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Captain Jack Sparrow has it.
No, деньги депозиту.
Right, that was M14, Moonscream. Next up, M15, we're going to have a lot of Star Guardians on stage tonight, so please welcome an actual Sailor Moon, Little Otter as Sailor Mercury. Little Otter, M15, Sailor Mercury, original and still the best. Next up, M16, the lovely ladies of the Northern Realms. Please welcome Shapi and Team Paraluna, Ceres, Syrian Triss from The Witcher. That was M16. Next up, please welcome M17, Crafts of Two, Garrus from Mass Effect. There was M17 Crafts of Two. If you're wondering why it's called Crafts of Two, it's because two people can hide in that suit. Next up, please welcome the elder statesperson of Baltic Cosplay, M18, Cosplay Mama as Evil Queen from Snow White Steampunk. M19, Cosplay Mama. Now next up, M19, still breaking down the borders and lighting up the lands. Please welcome back on stage, prepare for trouble and make it double as Handsome Jack and Angel. Remember kids, be nice to Angel. That was M19. Next up, M20, Dr. Mechanimator as Vagar from League of Legends. That was M20. Next up, M21, straight out of the Badlands, Mr. Smile as Lone Wanderer from Fallout. M21, Mr. Smile. Next up, M22, Roxana with Extra Rock as Lulu from League of Legends. If you can, please help Lulu find her hat. Next up, M23, Laggy and Horomi as Josh and Sam from Until Dawn. Bad Zombie, no brains for you. Not on the second day of GameOn anyway. Next up, M24, Visual Aya as Palanquin Diva from Overwatch. Dem Doritos though. Next up, M25, Momokun as Sakura Haru. Next up, M26, the cosplayer who puts the lol in lolly, Ithial as Jinx from League of Legends. Never underestimate the power of a glue gun. M26, that was Ithial. Next up, M27, the person that I already died for once today, Kato as Captain Jack Sparrow. I told you. That was M27. Next up, still Japanese and still grumpy, M28, uncool as Lone Wolf Hanzo from Overwatch. Yeah! I've already gotten shot, cut down, and zombie to death today. I'm glad I was not shot with a bow and arrow. Next up, M29, Sanahi as Alter Saber from Fate's Stay Night. Next up, M30, Shiria as Hoin Kyoma from Steins Gate. Next up, please welcome the very meme-tastic Ois as Osomatsu Kagamatsu Chumamatsu Nichimatsu from Osomatsu-san. That was M31, oh yes. Next up, M32, from The Witcher, Baltushka with extra Baltic, as Yennefer. Next up, now that the season is over and she has some free time, M33, Kitty Hysteria as Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. When the dragons come out, you bend the knee. Next up, M34 Kusu as Sonic the Hedgehog. Next up, M35, Idol Hell as Dia and Hanamaru from Love Live! And our final cosplay parade performance for today, ending up on a really Japanese source for you. Please welcome M36 Sig as Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! That was our cosplay parade. If you enjoyed that, make sure to come back next year to GameOn 4. And to come to all of our other wonderful events that we host and organize all over the Baltics, make sure you vote. Go to the info center, grab 17. Hello, GameOn! Welcome to the Cosplay Parade Awards ceremony. We have, surprisingly, a whole bunch of prizes for you today for all of our participants. Thank you very much for voting. If you did vote, if you cast your vote for your favorite in the cosplay parade, that is excellent. We have a bunch of prizes from our sponsors. Our sponsor is Technorama and Hero Lab and Wilkishku Pienine. Bad pronunciation, entirely my fault. Don't blame GameOn staff. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we have a bunch of different awards to give out, starting from Blizzard Art Books. Blizzard is an awesome sponsor. Blizzard is an awesome company that really supports its community, supports its fans, and supports its cosplayers very well. And we have some Blizzard stuff to give away. First we have Blizzard Art Books for people who have chosen to cosplay Blizzard characters. And first up, special Blizzard Art Book prize goes to Visualias Palacantiva. Stuff to give away. Basically, they're nice enough that we can give them even to people who don't do Blizzard characters. So, more Blizzard swag. Our next piece of Blizzard swag goes to Sanahi Undersaber. Our next prize, still a Blizzard book, and not a bottle of rum, goes to Kato as Captain Jack Sparrow. Book goes to Baldushka as Yennefer from Witcher. Blizzard Art Book Award goes to Crossman's No Child. Dab though. Next up, another Blizzard Art Book goes to Humanado and Rhinus, Star Guardians, Lulu and Poppy. Share that one between you two. Next up, Blizzard Art Book goes to Kitty Hysteria, Daenerys Targaryen. That dragon is only a baby, but it's old enough to carry the weight of a book. Next up, Blizzard Art Book goes to Paulina as Hinata. One more Blizzard Art Book to share between two people goes to Handsome Jack and Angel from Borderlands. Next up, a Blizzard Art Book for Etial as Jinx. And our final Blizzard Art Book Award goes to Sig as Kaiba. Next up, we're going to be giving away some witch. Show off the poster for the camera. Next up, we have a poster for Borderlands. Prepare for trouble, make it double. Alright. Next up, we have a Totoro poster for poster award goes to Little Otter. Poster goes to Paulina as Hinata. Alright, so now on to our Witcher swag. The Witcher swag gave us these awesome. Have one to show? Or actually, no. Come on stage and show them off. We've got these awesome Witcher figurines. And first of all, we have the figurines of Triss and Eridan for Team Paraluna and Shopee. I think if you're really sound convincing, then you can use one of those to replace a card with. And now we have a statue, a little figurine of Yennefer for Yennefer, Baldushka. Baldushka, are you here? Yeah, there you are. See, Yennefer only shows up for a few missions, but when you really need her, she'll come running in. Alright, and next up we have our cosplay awards, the ones that you voted on. Now we've got 6 one-day passes for Comic-Con to give away, and we also have, can you show me that thing again on the back? We also have these awesome goodie bags from Wilkiszki Upienine. Yogurts, man, yogurts. Who had the yogurts today? The yogurts were awesome. Yeah, the yogurts were awesome. Alright, so, with the Comic-Con prizes, with the Baltics Comic-Con day passes, we actually have, we have 6 passes to give away, but in our top rankings, we found that some of these people, basically, for one reason or another, we're not going to give them a ticket, mostly because they're already getting into Comic-Con for whatever reason. Either they're performing there, working there, whatever. So, our moral victory, sort of moral award place, and a day pass, one-day pass for Comic-Con Baltics in December is going to Mario and Luigi. Steph will be in touch to tell you exactly how to pick up that pass. 7th place by your votes. 7th place in the favorite cosplayers category goes to Cosplay Mama. Sixth place, a goodie bag from the yogurt people, and a day pass to Comic-Con Baltics goes to Kusu. Sonic, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, Sonic. Kusu. Sonic. Sonic. Do we have a Sonic? Okay, we're gonna find Sonic. Sonic's gonna come around and we're gonna give Sonic the swag. Next up, fifth place goes to White Flame Cosplay. A day pass to Comic-Con Baltics and a swag bag goes to Moonscreen. And now for the top three. Third place, a swag bag and a ticket to Comic-Con Baltic goes to Visualia. Second place, an awesome swag bag, but no ticket to Comic-Con Baltics, goes to Crafts of Two. We have decided we don't give tickets to Polish people. Baltic Strom. Shabby's gonna kick my ass. All right. Okay, let me just check that I have the pronunciation of this correctly. Okay. Are you ready to find out who the winner is? First place, by your votes, all of this awesome swag and an entry to Comic-Con Baltics goes to, drumroll please, Hachiro Shitaka! Big hug. So, those are all the awards we have. Thank you very much for coming. A big round of applause to Cosplay Crew! Cosplay Stage Crew! Thank you very much to GameOn for having us. And we will see you, well, we'll see some of you next week at Animatsuri in Estonia. And for the rest of you, we'll see you next year. Thank you very much.